We spent the last 2 years living abroad and traveling the world and other life decisions that our parents would probably find a bit questionable. But in doing so, we basically minimized our lives into 2 backpacks. So we've had to downsize a lot. We don't actively try to be like extreme minimalists, but we do try to consciously save our money. And through traveling, we've realized that 1, we don't have room to carry a lot of stuff, even if we wanted to. And 2, that a lot of the things that we used to buy are just unnecessary and we're much happier without them. So that's kind of our mindset. We prefer to spend our money on trips as opposed to having things around the house. And as always, we're not trying to tell you how to live your life, we're just sharing our journey and our experiences.
So without further ado, here are a bunch of things that we do not buy anymore. We've tried to categorize them for you guys, so we'll start with stuff that we don't get anymore from the grocery store. If you've been following our channel for a little while, then you'd already know that we try to spend less on groceries, but here are some things that we just never buy. First thing is fruit juices. We have a juicer, so we make a lot of our own juice at home. Bottled water is another one we don't buy. We don't see the need for that. Another thing would be like organic fruits or organic vegetables. Non-organic is...
Yeah, we've been living fine without organic vegetables,
yeah.
so...
I have like a tail, but like other than the tail, he just puts like a little glove on it and like you can't even tell. No shredded or pre-cut foods like veggies or fruits or anything like that. Also ready meals. We don't get any of those like Hungry Man's or, you know.
Or like the ones at the grocery store, like the ones that they prepare.
Yeah,
like sometimes we look at them and we're like, oh, that looks good, so then we just buy the ingredients to make our own. And on that note, we don't buy like pre-made mixes for cakes or cupcakes or pancakes. If we want to bake them, we just mix the ingredients ourselves.
We don't buy paper towels or napkins or tissues because we either just use toilet paper or we use cloth.
And then we also don't buy like plastic baggies or saran wrap. And then this one's kind of, I don't even know whether to count it as one because we do have Tupperware. We were gifted like the glass Tupperware, but we don't actively really buy it. If we didn't have those glass Tupperwares that you guys may have seen in our past videos, because we don't want you guys to be liars. Yeah, if we didn't have those, then as we've also shown in our past videos, we'll just use like old jars from things that we bought, like jam jars or salsa jars or whatever, to pack our lunch in. And sometimes it looks like a little funny, but we don't care.
It's like a good like thing to eat it out of too.
Sometimes it's like a better size.
Yeah, you can just hold it like this and like eat it with like a spoon.
Yeah, a spoon.
The last little bit you can like dump into your mouth.
And then we also don't buy dryer sheets. Like I haven't bought dryer sheets in forever. I've never really understood the point of them. I just think that they're a big waste of money, but hey. That's just me. The
next category is like lifestyle kind of stuff. So I guess to start that would be like bars and clubs. So we rarely go, and if there's cover, we definitely don't go.
The only occasion that we'll go to a bar where there's like a cover charge is if it's someone's birthday or something, then we'll still go. But yeah, certainly if it's just the 2 of us, we will not go to a bar if there's cover. When we're traveling, we don't buy souvenirs. We definitely don't buy them for ourselves. Sometimes we might occasionally buy them for a friend, but yeah, we don't buy any souvenirs. We don't like collect like shot glasses or something that some travelers do. That's not something that we personally do. Another thing that we don't buy is birth control. So this can actually get pretty expensive, but I personally choose to not be on birth control. Yeah, we're not actively trying to get pregnant. We take our own steps to not get pregnant, but at this point in our lives, you know, we're getting married and everything. So if we were to get pregnant, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So we choose not to buy birth control, but it's not just because of a financial thing. It's also just a personal choice. I sadly don't get my nails done anymore. Definitely don't get my eyebrows done, and we don't get our hair done. We cut our hair ourselves, which we talked about in the last video. We couldn't stop laughing about.
Another thing that we save money on is I used to smoke cigarettes. I don't anymore, so yay for me. And so we save money on that. We try to not spend money on things impulsively, and we try not to get any kind of duplicate items, like more than one thing. And we don't buy any new books.
So for me, I still buy books, but if I really want a book, then I buy it used, or I do like a trade kind of thing, or I just buy books online and read them on my phone. Another thing that we don't buy is greeting cards, or really in general gifts at all. We don't generally buy gifts for each other. Sometimes, like once in a blue moon, we'll buy gifts for each other. And I guess for friends we do, but yeah, we definitely don't ever buy cards. We will write cards ourselves or make something creative. So I guess the next category would be like bathroom stuff or like vanity stuff or beauty stuff. I don't really know how to word it. Nail polish we don't buy, face wipes, like makeup wipes. I have like a microfiber cloth that I use to take off my makeup, so I definitely don't buy any makeup wipes. For that matter, we don't even buy any skincare products. We don't moisturize or exfoliate or do any of that stuff. We're pretty low maintenance when it comes to all this kind of stuff. You still buy shaving cream, so...
yeah. Well, rarely. I don't grow much facial hair, so it's like rare that I have to buy shaving cream.
Yeah, true. We save money because Nick can't grow a beard.
Find you a man who can't grow a beard.
You'll save a ton. Also body lotions, don't buy any body lotions. I don't buy any like vanilla or I don't even know. I don't know what people like smell like or whatever. We buy deodorant, we don't smell bad. And even for like showers and stuff, I just buy a bar of soap. I don't care that much. We're pretty low maintenance in this way. We figure that if we just shower, then we'll be fine.
We don't buy any sorts of like perfume or like cologne for myself. And we don't get any dry shampoo, as you can tell by our lovely greasy hair.
As for clothing, we love buying clothes, although we downsize so much. So we generally buy clothes secondhand and then we donate them again to secondhand stores when we're finished with them, or we sell them if they're in great shape and they were new when we bought them. I don't buy high heels. I have 2 pairs of high heels and that's more than enough for me. I hardly ever wear them. I don't think I wore high heels once in all of 2019. So that's pretty easy. We don't buy jewelry. I don't really wear jewelry. I wear my engagement ring and that's it.
And we try our best not to get sucked in by any kind of like sale items. So that's not to say that we don't buy things that are on sale, but things that are like 2 for this price or whatever it is, we try not to get sucked in by any of that. We also try not to get things just because they're on sale.
As for technology, we're not the type of people to always go and try to buy the newest technology. When the new iPhone comes out, we don't run to go buy it. We kind of just make do with what we have. If we do buy technology, it's usually quite expensive because it's for like stuff like this, but we really think about it for a long time and we save for it and then we invest in something good. But that said, we definitely don't get like all the new phones and lenses and stuff like that. And we've talked about this in a couple of videos, but we also don't have any subscriptions to apps so that we're not paying money out of our iCloud or like our iTunes store. Yeah, we try to keep our digital clutter to a minimum in general.
The next category is things around the house. So I guess to start that would be just like little knickknacks. Like we don't have just little things hanging out around the house.
We certainly don't spend any money on like throw pillows or throw blankets or cute mugs or magazines. These are things that we just don't buy. But we could go on this category forever because we don't have a house. We used to have a place. We used to have lots of stuff and furniture and we had the whole 9 yards. But in the past few years we've just been renting places that are furnished or we've been couch surfing. So yeah, we just haven't had a place. So in terms of household items in general, we don't have them. But that doesn't mean that we wouldn't buy like plates and forks and knives and stuff, so we're not going to add that stuff in, obviously. The last thing that I ever want, and this is our personal opinion, but the last thing that I ever want in my life is like a big cluttered house. It's not something that appeals to me, and I think I can speak for you to say it doesn't appeal to you either. It's not really the way that we choose to live. So hopefully this gave a little bit of clarity into who we are and I guess what we spend our money on or don't spend our money on. I feel like we should make a video on like things that we do spend our money on, like, because we often talk about the things that we don't buy, so it'd be cool to do a video on like what we do buy, what we do invest in, and what we love to spend our money on, because we do love to save money. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're staying safe at home and we'll see you soon.